Hi, Ashley. I am going to give you a little feedback on your student portfolio. And I will say I've been looking at it. I think this is sort of the absolute ideal or exemplar way that I would love these portfolios to be done. You have managed to do it all. So you have just clear um, links and guides, and so if I go here, you focused on academic cheating. You've got your coverage of that, which is great, exactly what I asked. You actually have your chat GPT there, which is fantastic, the discussion or whatever tool you used. And then you're giving me the summary of what you did, which is all clearly done. Same thing here. You've got the Pro 6 Enhancing Pharmacy Education. And this is your personal project with Notebook LM, which I think is a great idea, and creating the version of a customized chatbot, I guess. And you've got your reflection here, which is solid. Your in-class contributions are solid. I know that's the chat discussion. Perfect. All A plus as far as I'm concerned. The resource, that's a pretty healthy description you put there. So that's wonderful. Week two, benefits of challenges. You've got this nicely presented, efficiently presented, and I think a nice succinct way. You've got your reflection there, and then you've got the detailed reflection, which is fantastic. You have the enhancing pharmacy. I'm going to just take a look at where you're at with that. I knew that was the way it is. So you're using kind of a tab situation. You've got the audience and purpose, general use, your timeline, your self-evaluation, which is fine to use those, but you're going to have to justify why you actually given yourself certain criteria, and then feasibility check. So you obviously have to check the tool that you're using. So you've been working on the companion and working on different topics, which is great. Maybe if I could have a link to the actual um, notebook, could I? Yeah, I think I could. Yeah, that would be helpful. But got your contributions, reflection, and you've added a interesting clinical designed clinical assistant to help for healthcare, which is pretty cool. General information literacy skills. You've listed them. I see there. You've actually created a pretty sweet visual, which is nice. You've got your reflection there, and then the summary of your reflection. Um, you've got your project, and then your reflection here. Um, so, oh, you transferred to my template, 1 hour. Oh boy. Okay. Um, and then critically assessed. Okay, so you give me some idea. You've done in-class contributions, and then your links or your suggested resource. You've evaluated the tool. I'm curious what you evaluated. Uh, oh, okay, that's interesting, and I think that's kind of um, a nice way to do it. So very nice. Then your reflection, and then yeah, you got your reflection, you've got your project link. Is that still, yeah, so it's hard for me to know how this is progressing. Created a mind map. Okay, yeah. So maybe I could get a link to it. I'm pretty sure I could, because I have a paid version too. So I'm pretty sure I could get it. Got in-class contributions, which are solid. Um, Didn't learn anything new about yourself. Okay. And then Clarivate. So that's the last resource that you have. And then you've done a self-assessment rubric. I've looked at that. I would say you've lowballed yourself. You've given yourself an, I think, oh, wait a second here. That's your rubric. That's your self-assessment with, I like the way that you've given the nice explanations afterwards, which is good. And acknowledge, okay, yeah, but reflections of mindset are limited. Okay. Yeah, yeah, okay, fair enough. I think you're somewhere in between an A and an A plus in terms of the quality of work that you're doing. You're right, the reflections are a bit thin, but um, and then so I agree with that. And then you have planning and prep activity. Boy, you get on top of this stuff, which is nice to see. Um, okay, just give me these suggestions. So let's see what you think. Um, okay, all right. I think it's a fair assessment. And yeah, so you've got that in your project. I can see you're doing work. Now, create and review mind map based on clinical guidelines. Was that not the same that you did up here? Yeah, that looks the same. Create and review quiz questions. Is it a different topic? I wonder. Maybe you copied down, but then. Okay. So I'm not sure about this project entry here. This looks very similar to the one above, um, to be honest. And I'm wondering if there's a pattern there, as I see with 4, and then, so that's week 4, and then week 3. Is that what you're doing each week? No. So it'd be good to see your notebook. I feel more comfortable with the solid gray than um, if I see the project kind of thing, which I guess you should be getting close to anyway. Okay, so thank you for all your excellent work.